Frustrated, 49ers left door open for Cowboys to come back. The 49ers have blown a couple of big leads this season, so their 17-point lead over the Cowboys early in the fourth quarter on Sunday night didn't exactly put anyone at ease about the final result. Quarter played out didn't do so either. The 49ers allowed that lead to be whittled to 6 points on 2 touchdowns by Cowboys wideout CeeDee Lamb, and Dallas got the ball back with a chance to win with 3 minutes left on the clock. The 49ers forced 4 straight incompletions to seal the 30-24 win, but linebacker Fred Warner wasn't doing any bragging when all was said and done. I was frustrated. Obviously, we made it a game when it didn't need to be, especially defensively, Warner said via 49erswebzone.com. Freebies, they didn't have to earn it. 88 Lamb is wide open, their best player. We can't let that happen. We put ourselves in that situation, so we had to get ourselves out. It was about going out there and finishing the game, and we did that. Had their issues, but no one has run away with the NFC West, and they can hope for better health in the second half of the season. So the frustrations of the first 2 months may soon give way to smiles about what the future holds in San Francisco. 49ers past Cowboys on Sunday Night Football. Key takeaways by Matt Barrows, John Machota, Saad Youssef, and Hunter Patterson. The San Francisco 49ers withstood a late charge from the visiting Dallas Cowboys to win 30-24 on Sunday Night Football. The Cowboys outscored the 49ers 14-3 in the final frame, but the San Francisco defense made the final stop to win the game as Dallas quarterback Dak Prescott was unable to connect with his intended target, Jalen Brooks. Purdy went 18 of 26, throwing for 260 yards and a touchdown for the 49ers. Purdy also added 56 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown on 8 attempts. His lone touchdown pass went to George Kittle, the creator of National Tight Ends Day, who finished with 6 receptions and 128 yards. Rookie running back Isaiah Guerendo added 85 yards and his first career rushing touchdown for San Francisco. Prescott threw for 243 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions on 25 of 38 passing. Both of his touchdown passes went to receiver CeeDee Lamb, who caught 13 passes for 146 yards. The 49ers improved to 4-4 with the win as the Cowboys dropped to 3-4. Francisco is picking up momentum. The 49ers go into their bye week at 4-4 with momentum after outscoring the Cowboys 21-0 in the third quarter. The 49ers broke open the game with touchdown runs by Guerendo and Purdy and a short touchdown catch by Kittle, who had 72 of his 128 receiving yards in the quarter. And there are reinforcements expected coming out of the bye. The biggest will be Christian McCaffrey, who's expected to take part in his first practice in nearly 2 months during the so-called bonus session coming out of the Week 9 bye. If all goes well, the reigning Offensive Player of the Year could make his 2024 debut in Week 10 against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The team also could get kicker Jake Moody, ankle, back for that game, and a pair of defenders, linebacker Greenlaw, Achilles, and defensive lineman Yetur Gross-Matos, knee, a few weeks after that. It's also possible the 49ers make a trade before the November 5th deadline. Defensive lineman, perhaps a defensive end, makes sense considering how light the team is behind Nick Bosa and Leonard Floyd, as well as how many are available on teams that are fading out of the playoff race. Matt Barrows, 49ers beat writer. 49ers continue to get big contributions from strong rookie class. One of Sunday's standouts was Guerendo, who took over for Jordan Mason in the first quarter after Mason aggravated a shoulder injury sustained in Week 6. Guerendo gained 85 yards and scored his first NFL touchdown from 4 yards out in the third quarter. Mason's injury left the 49ers with just 2 healthy tailbacks on the active roster. Guerendo and Patrick Taylor Jr., with Deebo Samuel also filling in throughout the game and logging the most snaps in any game this season. San Francisco also got a 39-yard run from Ricky Pearsall on an end-around. Samuel, who was questionable after being hospitalized with pneumonia last week, finished with 15 yards on the ground and another 71 through the air. A 66-yard Samuel touchdown was called back due to a penalty. Samuel suffered a rib injury late in the game and did not play the final 8 minutes of the contest. The upcoming bye week ought to give Samuel's rib and Mason's shoulder a chance to heal. and it will give McCaffrey another week to get up to speed for a Week 10 return in Tampa. Barrows, what you see is what you get from Dallas. The Cowboys came out of their bye week last season and started hitting their stride, winning 6 of their next 7. Sunday night showed, just in case you were holding out hope, that's probably not happening this time around. The comeback attempt was nice, but ultimately the plays weren't made when needed most. Maybe Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence, and Daron Bland return, and the defense improves. But this really doesn't look anything like a team that's about to get hot and keep pace with the NFC's best. Cowboys owner and general manager Jerry Jones and executive vice president Stephen Jones have been asked several times over the last few weeks about potentially making moves at the trade deadline. Neither have made it sound like there is much interest. So, barring something very unexpected, what you see is what you get with this year's Cowboys team, and that doesn't look like it will be enough for another playoff appearance. John Machota, Cowboys beat writer, not a quarter. The Cowboys completely collapsed in the third quarter, turning a 10-6 halftime lead into a 27-6 deficit when the fourth quarter began. The defense, which was holding on by a thread in the first half, gave up 3 touchdowns in the third quarter. The Cowboys' offense, which left a lot of points on the field in the first half, scored 0 points in the third quarter and contributed to the defense's hardships, thanks to a bad Prescott interception deep in the Cowboys' own territory. It led to another fourth quarter rally in garbage time for the Cowboys that inevitably fell short because of a 3 and out with the game on the line. Saad Youssef, Cowboys beat writer /